They start the drive with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The Bills hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
Running here is Taysom Hill. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 6. And Rattler will throw again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and he just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
42-yard line.
Allen running the option to the left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at the Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Allen going to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Rattler wants to throw it. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ultra. 10 black. Cut, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. It's incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Well, they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Let's go.
To the air is Rattler. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready?
Here's Rattler. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. And he he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score is Saints 14, Miller 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Elijah Moore, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break.
Looking to put a drive together.
Blue striker. Cut.
Now Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Red. Yellow. Cut.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
45. Ready. Ready. Cut. Cut.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Okay, ready?
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Okay, yellow. Green jack. Red cycle. Set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And he is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
21 yards.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43, set, cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen to Miller. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Four receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of the defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air, Allen. Looking for Cook, he's got it near the sideline. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. This is Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Bills 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Bills 21.
upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go, set.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. 52 book, cut.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First down, Saints.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Set.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Ready?
Rattler working out of the gun. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He's got the connection to Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Has his man, it's Shakir. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hurry up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Come on, set.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 58 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1. Again, it's Cook. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Allen going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
Second and 5.
Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and goal.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Pass 85, pass 85. Miller, good job.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore from 8 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now.
Here we go. 10 seconds. 53.
Here's Rattler. It's complete. Kamara. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Kamara up the middle. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready, take, go steal. Blue, 32. Check, huh?
Now Rattler. A quick throw there is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Down. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Kamara gets it again on second down. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
On the set.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hut, go. Hut.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Riley on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Saints 49, Bills 42.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
At the 43-yard line.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike.
Regular. Right in. Out. Middle. Half. That's it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And it is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that.